Pandas. So last time I showed you a read aloud about pandas, and I'm going to continue to do another read aloud about pandas. So this is a different read aloud. So I want to see if we can compare what we learned in our last read aloud about pandas with this one about pandas now. So this one is written by Valerie Bodden. It says beautiful photos are paired with accessible text to examine the featured creature's appearance, habitat, behaviors, and life cycle. So we're going to be thinking about the habitat where pandas live, the behaviors, what they do, and the life cycle. If I remember correctly about the last book we read, I don't think it talked about the life cycle of pandas, but it did talk about behaviors and habitat. I think this one might be a little bit more detailed. It says amazing animals, pandas. Only about 1,600 pandas live in the wild. That's so interesting. I did not know that. A panda is a mammal. Pandas are part of the bear family. They are one of the smallest kinds of bears. There are few pandas left in the wild today. Well, so I'm thinking of bears, and I'm thinking of what else I know about bears. Can you think of other kinds of bears you might know? There's brown bears, black bears, grizzly bears, koala bears. Do they count as bears? So I'm thinking of the bears I know. I don't think koalas are even a bear. But I think that pandas, that makes sense that they're one of the smallest because bears are pretty big. I also wonder why there are few pandas left in the wild today. Can you think of reasons why animals aren't alive anymore? Or why there aren't as many as there used to be? Something to think about as we continue to read. Pandas have thick black and white fur. They have sharp claws and strong legs. Their front paws have a long bone that look like a thumb. This bone helps pandas pick up things. So they use their thick, sharp claws to eat things like bamboo. And I remember we read that in our last book, that they eat bamboo. There's a caption next to this picture, and it says a panda's claws and teeth help it to eat woody food. We know what that woody food is. It's called bamboo. The biggest pandas are about 6 feet long. Wow, that's pretty tall. That's about the length and height of a really tall person. They can weigh up to 240 pounds. Female pandas are usually smaller than males. Look at that panda. He is relaxing. It says pandas are about the size of black bears in America. Oh, remember how I was thinking about bears and what I already knew about them? It makes sense that they're about the size of black bears. Pandas live only in the middle of China. Interesting. So, unlike bears, other bears I know that live in different parts of the world, pandas are a type of bear that only live in one place in the world, and it's China. They live in bamboo forests there. That also makes sense because they like to eat bamboos. Bamboo grows on cool, rainy, or snowy mountains. So there's only one place kind of temperature where bamboos can grow, and where that grows is where pandas are, and they eat it. Pandas eat bamboo. Bamboo is a kind of grass that looks like a tree. There's a picture of it here. It has a thick stem, branches, and leaves. Pandas can eat more than 80 pounds of bamboo every day. 80 pounds is so much. It's probably about as much as you weigh, maybe even more. Once in a while, pandas eat flowers, vines, or even bamboo rats too. What is a bamboo rat? A wild female panda gives birth to 1 or 2 cubs in a den. Newborn cubs are tiny. They weigh less than a tube of toothpaste. When a cub is about 2 years old, it leaves its mother. Young pandas have to watch out for leopards and wild dogs called dholes. Wild pandas can live up to 20 years.